Let us learn how to simplify radical expressions. So in these radical expressions, we have number of terms with radicals. The idea is to get some common radicals and then combine them and get the answer. So let's see how to do it. Let's start with part A, which is 3 square root of 20 minus 2 times square root of 125 plus square root of 500. Now 20 can be written as 4 times 5. So we get 3 square root of 4 times 5. I chose 4 times 5 since 4 is a perfect square, and next step I'll simplify it. It could be written as 2 square, right? Now 125 can be written as 25 times 3. So we'll write this as 25 times 3. So we're kind of factoring these terms. And 500 can be written as 5 times 100. 5 times 100, right? So we get 500. Now as you see, we can simplify the radical part. 4 is 2 square, so I can bring the 2 outside. So it becomes 3 times 2 square root of 5 minus, in this case 25 is a perfect square, so I can take 5 outside. So it becomes 2 times 5 square root of 3. And here 100 is square of 10. 10 square is 100. So I can write this as 10 square root of 5. Now let's write them as 3 times 2 is 6 square root of 5 minus 10 square root of 3. So I'm just multiplying the numbers, getting 10 square root of 5. Now as you see, we have two like terms. They are square root of 5. So these can be combined, right? 6 plus 10 is 16, and therefore I can write this as 16 square root of 5 minus 10 square root of 3. Now we don't have any other like term, so this is the simplest form. So that is how we can simplify radical expressions. Let's follow these steps once again and practice. Okay, so I'll do it part B now. Okay, let's do it in blue ink. We have 3 square root of 2 minus 2 square root 18 plus 50 square root. Idea is to factor them, right? So that we get a perfect square. Now 3 square root 2 is simplified form, so we'll just write as such. 18 can be written as 9 times 2. Let's write this as 9 times 2, that is 18. Plus 50 can be written as 2 times 25, right? 2 times 25 is 50. Now we have 3 square root 2, and then we have 2 times 9 and 2 in the square root. 9 is a perfect square, right? So let me go one more step. 9 is something like 3 square. That's what I mean when I say perfect square, times 2. So I'm writing one additional step here just to make things clear. 2 times 25 is 5 square, correct? Now as you can clearly see, we can simplify second and third terms further, right? 3 squares, so 3 comes out. So we get 2 times 3, and within square root we get square root 2. And in the last term, 5 squares. So 5 can be taken out, right? So we have 5 square root 2. Now what do we get? Square root 2, square root 2, square root 2. All three are like terms. So we can combine them. So let me just first multiply these two and rewrite the expression. It becomes 6 square root 2 plus 5 square root 2. Now 6 is a negative term. 3 plus 5 are positive. 3 minus 6 is minus 3. Minus 3 plus 5 is 2. So we get 2 square root 2 as our answer. So that is how we can simplify radical expressions. So I'd like you to go through these steps once again. The idea is to factor the term inside the radical sign so that we get one of them as a perfect square, and it can be taken out and we can write it as a mixed radical. And then combining like terms we can simplify. So that is the strategy. I hope you appreciate it. Thank you.